Hello, my name is Tanner, and today I'm here to teach you a little bit about your eye. Today we're going to learn about different parts from different points of view of your eyeball. We're going to draw it along on this whiteboard, so go ahead and at home grab a piece of paper so that you can draw along with me. So to start, we're going to draw a picture of the eye from the front. To do this, we'll start here, draw one big arch on top, and then another along the bottom. Now your eye is not perfectly circular, right? So this is exactly how it looks. Then you're going to draw one circle just like this. This is the iris. We'll talk about that a little bit more in a little bit. And in the middle, you have the pupil. That's the black dot right here. Now go ahead and look in the mirror. Figure out what color eye you have and go ahead and color that in. I am going to color mine in green. Don't forget to color in the eyelashes. Good. Now you've done your whole eye. So now let's talk about the different parts. First, like I mentioned before, this center black dot is called the pupil. This part of the eye helps light get in so that you can see the world around you. Next, you have the iris. That's the colored part of your eye, just like I said before. Mine is green, whatever color you decide to make yours. And that part of the eye helps the pupil get bigger and smaller depending on how much light is outside. The iris, I-R-I-S. And lastly, the last part of the eye that we're going to look at from this point of view is the sclera. Say that with me, sclera. It's a little bit weird, but it's the white part of your eye. So whenever you look in someone else's eye and you see all this white, that is called the sclera. It's a little bit tricky, but it goes S-C-L-E-R-A, sclera. Now we're going to draw the eye from a different angle. So to start, go ahead and draw a big circle, just like this. This is going to let us get a picture of the eyeball as if we're looking at it from the side, so that we can see parts of the eye that we aren't able to see just by looking at someone in the face. So you're going to start with this big circle, then draw one arch just like this, second one just like this, then you're going to draw one circle like this, then a smaller circle, then a little bump right there, and then one last circle on the inside, just like that. Next, I'm going to take a red marker and draw some veins in the eye, because just like your arms and your legs and all over your body, your eyeballs need blood. All right? So now let's look at some parts of this eye that are in this eye. First, you have your pupil, which is right here. So go ahead and make this line, this little bump right here, a little bit darker. That is your pupil, just like this black dot right here, right? Which would mean that this right here is your iris. So go ahead and color that in the same color that you used over here. The last thing I'm going to draw on this side is the optic nerve, and that is at the back of your eye, just like this. We'll talk about what that does in a little bit. Alright, let's recap what we've learned so far. We have the pupil, which is right here and right here. Then we have the iris, which is this colored part right here and this colored part right here. Then we have the sclera, which is the white part right here, as well as this edge of the arch right here and right here. Okay, now let's add a couple things to this. First, let's start with the cornea. The cornea is a protective layer around the iris and the pupil to make sure nothing gets in there. Cornea C-O-R-N-E-A, cornea. This part right here. Next, we have the lens. The lens is this circular part on the inside of your eye. Like I said, you can't see it from the outside, but it is what helps get all the light that's coming through the pupil into this part of the eye so that your brain can process what is going on. Lens. L-E-N-S. We're almost done here. Hold on for a little bit longer. Next, we have the retina, which is the part of the eye the veins are in. It is this whole part right here, and it contains all the cells and nerves that process the information and send it to the brain. The retina. R-E-T-I-N-A. Retina. Now the last thing that we're going to cover today is the optic nerve. That is right here, and that's what connects your eyeball to your brain. Optic nerve. All right, this is a long one. Ready? O-P-T-I-C space N-E-R-V-E. Optic nerve. All right, you guys, hopefully you learned something new today. Hopefully you guys had a good time, and hopefully you guys have a couple beautiful pictures of eyeballs in front of you now. Once again, my name is Tanner from AZ Retina, and thank you so much for listening.